Hello and welcome to the start of a new weekend reading vlog, or just a weekend vlog of my life, basically. So it is Friday afternoon. It's about 3:30 right now. I left work even earlier than normal to go to the Social Security office. Very exciting. But I had to go there to request a new Social Security card for my new name. Since, getting married and everything, that's the first thing is the Social Security card, then it's driver's license, passport, reach out to your bank, reach out to your insurance. So I finally ticked off the first one, and I've been avoiding starting this whole process just because it's a lot of work and it's not fun. But anyway, I'm gonna get my new Social Security card in 2 weeks, so very exciting. But yeah, it's Friday. And the rest of the night tonight, I get to chill for a couple of hours, and then we are going to Jordan's company dinner tonight. He has a very small company. There's 4 people who work there, and that is the owner, a traveling salesman, him, and one person who works in the warehouse. The guy who works in the warehouse doesn't like parties and stuff, doesn't want to go to this. So it's literally going to be the owner and his wife, this traveling salesman with his wife and kids. So that's nice that there'll be some kids there. And then me and Jordan. So really small company, but that means that we're going to a fancy steakhouse. So I got to get a dress on. I did a little bit of makeup this morning to get cute and ready. So that is the plan for tonight, hanging out for a little bit and going to a Christmas dinner. So I've already done the not fun things I've had to do today, like go to work and go to the Social Security office, and now I get to go to a Christmas dinner. And I got my nails done the other day. They're this gorgeous sparkly green. I've gotten 2 compliments on them already today. I mean, I got them done on Wednesday, I think. But today, 2 people were like, wow, your nails are really pretty. And I'm like, thank you, they're so festive. And I have a green dress. So I think I'm going to wear that, even though it's a really short dress and it was snowing earlier. It stopped snowing now, but it's pretty cold outside. So I think I'm going to have to wear leggings, that dress, and then a cardigan over it. But yeah, that is the plans for the night. And then tomorrow, in the morning, I have my niece's second birthday party. She's 2 years old. That we're gonna go to that, and then I think we have something tomorrow night. Can't even remember, but I remember there was something Saturday night. It's leaving my brain. And then Sunday, going to hang out with my sister again. We're gonna go to yoga. Again, like last weekend, but yoga, get some food, and just hang out. So I'll take you along for all of it. I finished that book I was reading in the last week's vlog, The Cheat Sheet. I ended up not liking it. I gave it 2 stars, so would not recommend. But right now, I'm only currently reading Morning Star, and now I'm over halfway through. I'm up to page 256, chapter 33, and I'm in love with this book. I'm in love with this series. My brother said that the first book, Red Rising, is getting delivered to his house this week. So he's excited to start that. And I'm so excited for him to start that as well. But yeah, that's the plans. I'm probably going to read this for a little bit before we have to go tonight. But I do need to figure out my outfit and get ready and everything. But excited to start the weekend, yay. I also keep forgetting to show that we put up Christmas. Every time I walk into the living room, I'm just dead. We got our skinny Santas over there, but it's December 1st and I am just feeling the Christmas season. My literal happy place is this chair and that heating pad and my book right there. Oh, gorgeous. This just looks so, oh, don't mind the bra, but this just looks so the light shining in. Oh, I just want to sit there forever. Okay, this is the outfit I'm landing on. I'm wearing leggings because it's freezing. You can't even see them because I'm sitting in front of a black chair, but just black leggings. This little coat. I got myself a glass of wine because we still have a half an hour before we're leaving, so pre-gaming with a little bit of wine. This is it with the coat. And this is without. Okay. About ready to go, like close to 30 minutes. And I was just sitting here reading my annotations of this. That's part of the reason why I love annotating books, is you just can like flip to your favorite parts so easily. Haven't even finished it, already like nostalgic for this book. But just wanted to share my favorite quotes that are not spoilery, but they're just like talking about war. So a battle has just happened, and he was just saying, a small sadness grows in me. Whatever they do, wherever they go, their lives will be stained by this day. If it were my duty to address them, I'd warn them of the burden they're taking on, the evil that they'll be letting into their lives. I'd say it's nicer to hear about glorious victories in war than to witness them. So really sad. And then later, something just really terrible has happened, and he said, "This is more a part of war than trumpets or starships. Quiet, unremembered moments of cruelty." Like, reading is life. I just love when an author can just tickle that part of your brain, you know, where you're just like, damn, that was a good line. And I just like underline it and highlight it and put a little sticky on here because I love flipping back and reading these quotes. They just put me right back into it. So, main character thinks he's gonna die. I mean, that happens multiple times in the series. He's always in a battle, so he's always thinks he's gonna die. But he says, molten wounds still glow where the 2 nuclear bombs detonated. And I wonder in my last moments if the planet does not mind that we wound her surface or pillage her bounty, because she knows we silly warm things are not even a breath in her cosmic life. We have grown and spread and will rage and die, and when all that is remains of us is our steel monuments and plastic idols, her winds will whisper, her sands will shift, and she will spin on, forgetting about the bold, hairless apes who thought they deserved immortality. Okay, Pierce Brown. Okay, like, when I just say my love is real for this series, I just fucking love it. These little tiny boots. Cutest thing of my life. Fuck. The name of this beer. Hello, it is the next day, and yes, I did immediately change into my pajamas as soon as we got back today. But basically last night we went to that Christmas dinner. It was really nice, just a lot of people I've never met before, and it was a little over like 2 hours, so it was kind of a long time, but it was good. The steak was delicious. And then this morning we went to our niece's 2nd birthday party, which was just chaotic but really adorable. She had like this paper crown on her head the whole time. She never even tried to take it off. She was just strutting around like, yeah, I know it's my birthday, and like obviously everybody is here celebrating me, eating donuts. Like, it was just the cutest thing ever. But yeah, then right after that we went grocery shopping. We went to Costco, came back, dropped off a bunch of stuff, and then went to just our regular grocery store. So it has been go all day, because then we got home and we unloaded all the groceries, and then we were hungry for lunch, so then we made lunch, and I've just been like moving laundry all day. My 3rd load of laundry is in the dryer right now, so I'm going to have a mountain of clothes to fold later. Super excited. But I think I'm running out of excuses, of reasons to just sit down and read my book. Like, got everything done this morning, had so much fun at that birthday party, and got all my groceries. Like, I finally have food again. Yay. Yeah, and then made lunch. I cleaned up after lunch. Kitchen is looking beautiful, and now I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit down, read my book, and enjoy the rest of this Saturday. The amount I annotate this book is insane, but I literally can't stop every other line. I'm like, I need to underline that. Hey, part 3. Okay, quick little update because I just got to my mom's house and hopefully nobody will be like walking their dog in the next couple of minutes seeing me film myself. But anyway, ignore that on my face. Probably hard to ignore, but I had a tiny little pimple this morning and I picked at it until I made it worse. Relatable content. I'm feeling the effects of the pre-workout starting to hit me. If I start sounding jittery, like I'm not nervous, but anyway, about to go to yoga, hence the pre-workout. I have my huge duffel of stuff packed. If you've never done hot yoga, it is terrible in the sense of like you sweat buckets. Like I had no idea how gross it was until you do a class, and like the room's 106 degrees or something like that. Like it's crazy. Like you walk in and you immediately are like, it's hard to breathe in here because it's so like thick air. And you sweat so much. Like some poses you have to like grab your knee or something just with your hand, but your hand is so drenched from sweat and your legs are so drenched in sweat that you can't even like grab your own skin because of how sweaty you are. Like they have to mop after class because your yoga mat, and you have to have a towel on your yoga mat because you would literally slip off of it. Anyway, that's hot yoga. So I had to pack my shower stuff, like my shampoo, conditioner, because they have showers after, but they just have little like body wash in there, and your hair gets so gross and sweaty, and so that's why my hair looks like this. I haven't washed it in days because I knew I was going to wash it after yoga anyway. And then you have to bring a grocery sack for your sweaty clothes and your towels that you bring and everything. So yeah, my huge duffel for yoga. And then I just brought comfy clothes to put on after, like sweats and like my little button up that I thrifted with my sister last week, because I talked to her and she wants to get food after. I don't know where she wants to go, but I want to talk her into Chipotle because a burrito bowl sounds delicious, and it probably won't be too hard to talk her into Chipotle. Like she loves it just as much as I do, I think. And I feel like I'm shaking the camera because my hand is not steady, but I can't like put it anywhere. It's rough. I could put you here, but then the steering wheel's in the way. Is that better though, because you're not shaking? We're learning together. Anyway, as I was saying, we're gonna get food, and then Taylor wanted to do like a wholesome activity. She was like, we could go like bowling or like do something, and I was just like, I don't want to. I'm like, I packed sweats because I don't want to do like anything cute. Like I was like, maybe we could go to a movie, and then I looked up like the movies playing today at the theaters around us, and no offense, none of them interested me. There was the new Hunger Games, which everyone's been telling me is really good, and shockingly, like I am a Hunger Games girly, and I'm not interested in that. When the book came out, I wasn't interested in reading it, and I'll probably watch the movie just when it's like free on a streaming service in 6 months. But like, I don't know. I don't want to ruin the original trilogy. That's why I never read the 4th book, because I loved the original trilogy. Like those books were part of the reason that I started reading, and I love reading. But yeah, I don't know. I wish that I stopped after the original Shatter Me series. Like that original trilogy I love so much, and then there was a second trilogy after it, and it kind of ruined the magic of the first series for me a little bit. Like the main characters changed so much, like even their literal names, and I don't want to ruin the original Hunger Games trilogy by reading that book, and like maybe I don't love it, and then it's like it'll put a sour taste in my mouth about the series, because that's like a 5-star series for me and I fucking love it. But anyway, all that said, none of the movies look good. Sorry, it really is this free workout why I'm just fucking rambling right now. But then all's to say that I looked at the movies and I was like, none of those look good. And then I was like, we could just do a movie on the couch. Like, my mom just redid her living room last year. They completely renovated the first floor, and so her living room is gorgina right now, and she just put up Christmas, so it's like so cozy in there, and she's obsessed with minky blankets, so she just has all these comfy blankets. And I'm like, we could just get some snacks, sit on the couch, make some popcorn in comfy blankets and like sweats, and just like watch any movie we want on any streaming service. Like, we'll just look at the streaming services and see what we want to watch. So I think that's the plan. Anyway, yoga, Chipotle, hopefully, and a comfy movie on the couch with my sister. Who knows what we'll watch? We will see. But that's my day. I know I literally did hot yoga last Sunday too. Taylor's obsessed with it, so she wants me to go like every day with her, but I have a full-time Monday to Friday job and I don't live very close to the city. It's like a 30-minute drive to come out here to the yoga studio. So I told her, I was like, we will set like a standing date every Sunday for hot yoga, you and me. And if one of us is busy, like, we just won't do it. Like, it doesn't have to be every Sunday. But if it's a Sunday where we're both doing nothing, instead of me sitting at home all day doing nothing, well, probably reading and just like sitting on my couch, I'm like, I will come to yoga if like nothing else is going on. So this is week 2 in a row, because I had like a month off after the wedding. I didn't do hot yoga for like 5 or 6 weeks because just the craziness of like getting back to normal life and the honeymoon and all of that jazz. So anyway, I need to finish my pre-workout, go inside, make sure she's ready, and get going before we get super sweaty and gross. After we're done. But we did so good. I have hate in my heart.
Really?
Hello, another day, another vlog clip sitting on my library floor. But today is Monday. I just barely got home from work literally like 2 minutes ago. And I'm sitting down because I have the tiniest bit of daylight. It's not even really daylight, it's kind of just overcast. But it's gonna be dark in like 30 minutes. So love that so much. But anyway, yeah, yesterday was Sunday. We did the yoga in the morning. Again, it was good, but exhausting. My body hurts so much today. My thighs, every time I sit up or sit down, I'm just like, ow, 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 ow. It's just slightly killing me. But that was really good. We got Chipotle, which I didn't even have to talk her into it. She just knew. She was like, so we're going to Chipotle? I was like, exactly. And then we stayed home and watched a movie, which is exactly what I wanted to do. We watched Love Actually, which neither of us had ever seen. She invited her friend to come over as well, and she hadn't seen it, so all 3 of us were just on the couch under some blankets, really cozy, watching a cute romantic Christmas movie. And she made us some popcorn, and yeah, it was just really comfy, cozy. And then I just drove home, and last night I chilled. I did start a new audiobook on my drive home, and then I got home and I ended up just listening to it while I was doing a couple chores to get ready for the work week that I needed to do. But I started Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. I'm already on page 180, which I think is decently close to halfway. Yeah, this book is 432 pages. So already a good chunk of the way through. If you haven't heard what this book is, it was really popular around this time last year. Everybody was reading it, and I got this book last year. I didn't read it right away, and then I wanted to save it until the kind of winter season when it was snowing outside and getting a little bit colder, because it is a romance between a hockey player and a figure skater, which they actually live in California. So guess you can read this book any time of the year. They live in California, so kind of hot to where it is. But yeah, anyway, it's Anastasia and Nathan are the main characters, and really liking this book so far. Their chemistry is amazing, and I just like the premise of the story. So basically, the ice skating rink for the male hockey team was like broken, so they have to end up sharing a rink, and it's like sharing practice time, and she's trying to go to regionals. He's a hockey player, so he's kind of just like, this is my rink, obviously I don't care about your schedule. Actually, not really. He's actually kind of a sweet hockey player. He's the captain of the team, of course. But yeah, they're just really, really cute together. They have very good banter, and I just love picking up a romance book. They're so easy to read and binge and like just listen to passively while I'm doing a bunch of things. Don't have to very like pay attention to the plot of it, because it's just a lot of, you know, romance and cute vibes. So yeah, really liking this. I'm still obviously making my way through Morningstar like I have been for weeks. I really just like read like 2 chapters at a time, then I put it down, then I pick it up, read a couple chapters. But yeah, right now I just got to part 3, so I'm on chapter 35, which is page 271, and obviously love it a lot. It's just because of how much I'm annotating and, you know, taking in the story, it's taking me a long time, because I'll like read a sentence and then I'll want to annotate it, so I'll like get out my supplies, write it down, like highlight it, whatever. I read it again while I'm highlighting it, and then I'll probably just like read that same sentence again. So I'm like reading it like 3 times over is what it feels like. But yeah, just really loving it. Officially over halfway through this one, and I just want to finish it, but life is so busy, it's hard to always want to pick up like a big, denser adult fantasy book when I'm like, well, I could just listen to my little cutie romance. But that's why I love reading multiple books at once, because if I was just reading this book, I would probably read like 1 book a month because it takes me so long, and it's just a lot more information to have to keep track of. And it's also part of the reason why I don't read the same genre of book when I'm reading multiple books at once. Like, because I'm in the middle of a big, dense sci-fi, you're not going to see me picking up an adult fantasy or a sci-fi right now, because I'm already in the middle of one and I would kind of get the worlds mixed in my head. But when you're picking up 2 completely different genres, like, I'm not thinking about this book when I'm reading this one, because they don't compare at all, and vice versa. It's just kind of its own thing. So even last weekend I picked up that other romance book, The Cheat Sheet, and like read it while I was reading this and stuff. And it's just nice to be reading multiple books at once. But anyway, all of that to say is yesterday was really good. I just kind of got home, and after watching the movie and yoga and everything, I was just kind of tired and wanted to read my book, which I did, and it was really nice. And today work was good. It was just a really busy Monday, but felt productive. I got home now. I'm gonna chill. We're gonna make dinner here tonight because we got groceries the other day, so I actually have stuff to make dinner, which love that. So yeah, I'm gonna make dinner, probably listen to my audiobook while I make dinner, and then just enjoy my Monday night at home, and, you know, just be happy to not be working basically. But yeah, that's my update. I'm really, really liking this. I think we're kind of starting to get, it's not a 3rd act conflict because we're not even near the end right now, but there's some conflict going on with the characters right now. She doesn't believe him about something that he says he didn't do, so it's kind of drum, which, you know, we love to see it. It's, you know, it hasn't been boring at all. It's always like, it's been keeping my attention. And yeah, I started it literally yesterday, at probably like 6:30 when I left my mom's house, so it has not even been 24 hours and I'm already 180 pages in, because I'm just listening to this and loving it. But yeah, that's my update. I wasn't even planning on extending the vlog to today, but just didn't want to update last night. Figured I would do a wrap up today after work, but I am going to end the vlog here. and I will see you back very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye!